Welcome back to Lifestyle. So you've installed your window treatments and your wallpaper, and you've chosen a new light fixture, and you've arranged your furniture, but there's something missing. I know what it is. It's knickknacks, whatnots, tchotchkes, or what designers like to call accessories. And you might need a lesson in how to create it, or you just might need some help. I can tell you who you can call. Bohnne Jones of Decorating Den Interiors. Bohnne, thanks for being back with me.
Thank you. We always like being on your show, and this is a different event for us. We don't always show you how to do something. We show you lots of beautiful before and afters and lots of afters, which we're going to start with today. But Decorating Den is the store that comes to your door and everything is brought right to you. And we do all the accessorizing along with all the furniture and furniture placement, draperies, all sorts of window coverings from shade, shutters, blinds. And here we are with the down to the accessories. You're right, it's the jewelry for the room.
I love that. And you know, one of the things that you're doing today is you're kind of giving away a few little trade secrets here.
I am.
This is so great that the viewers get to see what you do when you go into everybody's home.
It's a great time of year to learn some of these skills, because it's not just about your everyday accessorizing. It's Christmas, it's holidays. So all these little tricks will actually help you out throughout the year.
Well, and we have a few accessories already in place from some of the work that you've already done. Let's take a look at that. Tell me a little bit here.
Well, here, this is an example of a bookcase, and you can see the shelves on this example are all at the same level, and they are displaying the homeowner's treasures. There are family pieces of china, there are some antique books. It's grouped very nicely. It's very warm and inviting, and it kind of begs you to get in closer and take a look at what's happening there.
And that's what really personalizes your space, too. Oh, I love this because it's so clean.
It's a very clean look. It's very colorful, and these are new accessories, and the things that are on the shelves are considered as accessories, as are lighting, both the decorative chandelier and the lamp. And then you've got some fabric on the wall that is serving as a corkboard, picture board.
Oh, I like that.
Now this is a formal arrangement. You can see everything is very balanced, but the shelves are at different heights, and the color scheme is more monochromatic here. Here we've lined the back of the bookshelves with wallpaper to give you that warmth and depth.
I like that. And I like that you see the shelves, even though they're at different levels, they match. They're symmetrical on each side. I like
exactly.
that.
That's that is a formal style of decorating. And you can see now mirrors are also an accessory. When you hang a mirror, make sure you know what it's reflecting. Don't be showing the back of a door, for example. In this case, they're showing a beautiful artwork, which allows you to actually put that art to double duty.
Oh, I like that. Yeah,
you can see it there.
You don't want a mirror reflecting a fan.
Exactly. That's a problem with sometimes putting a mirror over a fireplace. Is think about what is it reflecting. The ceiling, not so good.
Exactly.
Now, here's another beautiful mirror. And here we have a tablescape, and this is set for dining. It's also set for the photograph. And you will see these in magazines. It's meant to make the room look inviting. Come on in, you're ready. We're ready for dinner, sit down. But when it comes to arranging your own table at home on a daily basis, this is a much more functional type of tablescape. A simple floral arrangement. And I love this design here because they've repeated circles over and over. There's circles in the chair, circles in the light fixture, circle in the wall art.
I like that. I like that.
And then a little bit more circles here. But think of accessories as your pillows, your artwork, your lighting, your real or permanent botanicals. So plants, be they faux or real, accent chairs, and of course artwork on the wall.
And one thing that you say is odd numbers, 3s, 5s, 7s. That's the best way to display them.
Right, exactly. And this is just, I threw this one in. It's a window treatment that has been accessorized with little buttons. And again, there's the 3s. And those little circular buttons are repeating what's going on the globe. So you have repeating themes is also always a good thing to do.
I like that. Now you have brought some accessories right here in the studio, so you're going to give us a little lesson on your 3s and 5s, your odd shapes, and also your linear peaks and valleys.
Right. Peaks, valleys, lines, both straight, curved, and angular. And we're going to start out with a lamp. Now we've got a sofa table here, a console table. If you were a piece of art, Denise, we could move this lamp to where you complement each other, and the lamp will throw light onto you, which will help illuminate the artwork and make it look more important.
Right.
Now,
well,
in our demonstration
so
here,
I can see your face.
In this in this demonstration, though, actually, we're going to say there's nothing. If there's nothing else on the table and there's nothing else going around, you're going to take this lamp, and it is going to be. And I'm sorry, I'm behind it. It's going to be the most important piece on the table.
It's the focal point. Okay.
It is the focal point.
All right.
So we start out with the lamp, and it's lovely. But it's still kind of bare.
Yeah,
so what are we going to do with this?
We need some stuff. We need some tchotchkes, some knick-knack, paddywhacks. What have you got? Oh, I like the glass. So we can add the glass.
Let's repeat the sparkle with a bit of crystal. And the color is similar.
So we've got the chrome here. We've got a candle that has sort of a chrome look.
Looks a little short, doesn't it?
It's a little short.
It's a little
So
short.
what are we going to do there?
We're going to raise it up with a box.
Oh, boxes are great to do that.
All right, so now we've got that up with a box.
Okay.
Now,
we're going to add some greenery.
So now you've got 2 things. Now, you might say to yourself, well, this is 3 things. It is not 3 things.
Right.
When you do it like this, that's considered a 1.
Okay. This is considered 1.
All right,
okay,
now
then you add your greenery. Greenery always adds life. Now, I encourage my clients to always use fresh greenery, but I understand that some people do kill the plants, but I just say, hey, you know, $30 a month, you know, you can go in and get some fresh.
Yes, and I encourage my clients to do whatever works best for them that they're comfortable with, and I like to mix live plants with permanent plants. All right, so we've got a little going on here. Can we see that from afar? Okay.
We see that.
Now,
okay. What else would you like to add?
A little more interest.
Okay.
A little small picture here.
Okay, and then we add maybe a personal, you know, personalize it with a pretty picture.
You see, I have a picture of accessories, but that's just my thing. All right, well, we'll just add a little more.
Okay. And you've got some more. So, I mean, you've got a 3x5 and you've got a 5x7. So, mix the sizes of your pictures as well.
Books are great accessories. They're also good to read. You can do what I've done here, and you can cover them if they're not pretty.
Okay. So you can take a regular book and take a paper to go around it, which gives you a lot of options, by the way. Oh, and a little monkey, he's so cute.
And so then we have...
Okay, and you're going to add another one. So you're adding some pairs here. So I like that because you're going to get a little bit of a symmetry.
Right. We have some balance. We also, what we also have here is rhythm. We've got rhythm with silver, white, silver, white, silver, white. So we repeat
our color theme.
And it's our color scheme.
I like that.
Now, we also have peaks. See how we've started with the top and we've had things go down? Another way of thinking about your accessorizing or placement of items is in a spiral.
Okay.
You can start with this and think about your starting point is your tallest piece.
Right.
You come down and around with a smaller piece. And you repeat that over here as we come down and around. And
I like
we
that.
also stair-stepped. Stair-stepping is another great way of placing items in a bookcase. So when you're doing a bookcase, you start one corner and you come
Maybe
down.
go to the left because your eye can see it, maybe
And
left
then
to
you
right.
come on, and then the next shelf, you come on down. Come on down the other way.
Okay.
All right. And then with books, and we don't have a huge table here, but books.
Okay, if you can come up here too so we can see your face,
Okay.
because we're losing your face back there.
All right. Take your dust jackets off your books.
Right.
And when you're doing that bookshelf, arrange your books by color.
Right, right.
That really helps, since, you know, unless you were going to do, you know, red, blue, red, blue, red, blue, you know, you and it look, if it
Right.
looked good. I mean, use your eye. Look at
Right.
things as you do it. But you can take books and you can stack them. They don't always have to be vertical. They can be horizontal.
Okay.
They can be used as your riser.
Yeah, and that's the thing too. Sometimes your accessories are just not tall enough, so you need to have either a box or books. Books are a great way to
Books
lift
are
those
great.
up.
If you have different sized tables on either side of a sofa or your bed, books are great to raise up the lamp, because you want
Right.
your lamps to be at the same level, but it's not necessary that you have the same height table everywhere. So
Right.
use your books to raise your lamps.
That's a great idea.
So this is kind of just it's not part of our vignette over there. This was just to show you. So I'm going to stick these back down here.
Oh, okay. Okay, so you've got, so what we're looking at now is we've got our lamp in the center. We could, buffet lamps are always a lot of fun to use too. If you want to use two of those, then you could put your focal point in the center. It could be maybe a charger or something, a large piece of art. But in this case, Bohnne has chosen to use, and it's a gorgeous lamp, by the way. This adds a lot of glamour. So I like what you've done here. So give us a little bit more of a concept. You've talked about 3s and 5s, odd numbers. Tell me a
Right.
little bit about that.
All right, odd numbers are always pleasing to the eye. If you have even numbered accessories, think about placing them, and actually they're very difficult to place, but put them right next to each other and they will create a 1. So if I had just this bookcase, ends, for example.
Uh-huh.
I know I'm jumping in behind there. If you had these two, put them together, and that creates a 1 item as
Right.
opposed to splitting them apart. So now you've created that 1. If you've got a pair of them, you know, most of the time people are going to arrange things on either side of something, but you know what you've done? You've got 3.
Right,
You've
right.
got that thing in the center. Don't always think, well, I've got just these 2 that I'm putting on either side of a mirror. That mirror is part of your design.
Right, exactly. And I like those too. If you do want to use those on either side of your books, you can certainly do that too.
You can use them as 1s. You can take your books, could set them this way.
Turn it this way.
I mean, it's about what looks good and what is balanced. We talked a little bit about lines to begin with. When you have diagonal lines, such as this lamp,
Right.
that's action. That connotes action, and it's very lively. So
Right.
that adds to the sparkle and glamour of this. The straight lines of the frames and the candle holder are very masculine. When they're vertical, they're very formal.
Right.
When they're horizontal, they're more relaxed. When you get the curves of nature,
Ooh.
that
Yes,
is...
we know about the curves of nature.
Yes, we do, and those are considered feminine. So when you have circles like the candle adds some of that organic
A little
quality.
bit more of a feminine look. That's one
Right.
thing that, as even in my own home, I noticed a lot that I gravitate to round. I'm not really, everything it tends to be round. You can even see here, we've got, you know, our logo here, then we've got the bowls on the wall that are round, and then the signature that we have on our window treatments are also in a round. And I tend to like rounds,
Right.
but you need to put in the squares to balance. It's
Yes.
all in balancing. And everybody has knickknacks, they call them different things, whatnots, tchotchkes, objects d'art, but we like to call them accessories. And one thing that you want to do is you can use all of your accessories you've collected. But sometimes, and you and I know this, when we go in and we talk to clients, sometimes they need to buy some new accessories. Their accessories start getting tired.
They do. Things do get tired, or they go out of style, or a lot of times people will take things and line them up in a row. We can come in and take them and make little vignettes, little stories with their pieces. You may not be able to show all of them.
Right.
Say you have 24 teapots. Well, let's take out some of the prettiest ones, or arrange them in a certain way. Use them as a flower holder.
Right.
Use animals, use people, use plants to bring in that organic look. So if you mix those with your own personal things that you've collected over the years, you know, you could take those postcards. I've seen great tips on your show for matchbooks. You know, those all become great accessories. You just arrange them in a certain way so that they're interesting.
That is so good. It is so funny. You just segued into the next segment. It's one of those things that I picked up when I was in Florida, and it's something you'll probably pick up for, well, about 100 of them in your lifetime. But what to do and how to display them, we'll talk about more of that when we come back.